Hi guys, this is Jerry. In this video, I'll quickly show you how to use the adaptive cruise control on the MG vehicles and on sort of stop-start motorway or stop-start traffic, whichever you want to call it. And this particular vehicle I'm driving at the moment is the MG HS. And this is the New Zealand higher spec with the adaptive cruise control, with the MG Pilot, everything. If you're driving something like the MG ZST, MG ZSEV, MG HS plug-in hybrid, all the things will come with the same feature, come with the same sort of logic, how it works. Just the screen may look different and all the things, so don't worry about that. All you need to do, just follow the steps, and then I'll show you how that works. This video has done in two different parts and two different sort of occasions, a lot of things, so the sound and quality may look different when I start driving, so don't worry about it. And again, if you're interested in any MG vehicles, contact me in Auckland, New Zealand. And if you're looking for more MG tutorials, make sure you subscribe and like to support this small channel. And the first step, I'll quickly explain that how the MG system or the adaptive cruise control system works as per normal. So in theory, then the second step, I'll show you how it looks like in the stop-start traffic on motorway. So let's get into that. First thing, the MG cruise control is all behind the steering over here. So that's your cruise control lever basically. If this lever is all the way, you can see the lever has 4 different positions. So at all the way back, that's off, bring it back, that's on, then light touch forward, that's cancel, light touch backwards is resume. So I'll quickly show you right now. So what I want to do, I'll just switch all the way off. As you can see on the dashboard, at the moment the cruise control is no light over there. That means the cruise control is off, so it's not going to do anything right now. What we will do, we'll bring it towards the steering, by the way. So bring it towards the steering, it's on position, and you can see on the dashboard over there the cruise control light comes on. That means the cruise control is ready to engage. It shows orange. What that means is that function is not engaged just yet. So we have to wait until we get to a particular speed or anything like that to start engaging the cruise control. And once you are on motorway, you will notice this set button on the side. So all you need to do, as long as you're driving to a particular speed, no matter what the speed is, as long as you're over 5 kilometers per hour, you can just simply push the set button at whenever you like. Then on the top over here, it will show your cruise control set at the particular speed you start driving. The lowest set speed, even if you're driving less than 30k, it's gonna set at 30k. But if you're driving anything over 30 kilometers per hour, it will set a particular whatever the speed you're driving. So it's gonna show up over there. What that means is if you start driving at, let's say, 30k's or 50k's or anything like that, the vehicle will drive on your set speed. If the road in front of you is all clear, there's no traffic, there's no cars or anything like that. So that's how to use cruise control. But because this vehicle comes with adaptive cruise control, I'll quickly explain. So this switch forward and backwards allows you to set your speed, or allow you to change your distance between you and the front vehicle. Because we have a large sensor at the front, that sensor will help us to basically see the vehicle in front of us. If our cruise control is 100 and the vehicle in front of you is only traveling at 80k, and then your vehicle automatically slows down and keep a safe distance before you actually crash into it. That means you don't need to tap the foot on the brake, and the vehicle automatically brakes for you. But if the vehicle in front of you disappears or changes lanes or increases speed, your car will automatically try to resume back to whatever the set speed is. Let's say, for example, 100, something like that. So basically, you can see the bars in front of us. This is our vehicle. You have 2 bars or 3 bars at the moment. What I'll do, I'll twist this dial forward and backwards. You can see the change over here. So I'm going to twist. Can you see the change? Forward, backwards. In standard MG vehicles, normally you get 3 distance you can change. So that 3 distance will change between you and the front vehicle. So normally, easy to explain, the first distance is about 2 seconds. Second distance is about 3 seconds. Last distance is about 4 seconds. So roughly that's your distance between you and the front vehicle. So it's not going to keep you for standard distance, because it really varies from your driving speed, honestly. But roughly 2 to 4 seconds in between all these distance. You can change whenever you like. Whenever initially you switch on the cruise control, it's always default at 3 distance, by the way. So that's how that works. And once you set on cruise control, once you push the set over there, you do have additional control where you can cancel or resume. Cancel means you can temporarily pause the cruise control if you wish. So what that means, if we set on cruise control, this will show green light all we need to do, there's two ways to cancel, by the way. One way, we just light touch forward. You can see from here, light touch forward without going all the way, without going to the click. That means you can temporarily cancel the cruise control. Once it's cancelled, it's pretty easy. It'll still show your cruise control set at the particular case, but it's not set yet because the light will change from green to orange again. And then if you do want to resume, all you need to do, just bring back from here, bring back to resume. That means the vehicle cruise control is resumed back to whatever you set previously, as long as you didn't switch the cruise control completely off. Or another way to cancel is you can simply tap the foot on the brake, just one touch. The green light will disappear. It'll bring back you stop the cruise control. That means you manually pushing the accelerator or brake to control your set speed, or to control your speed basically. And then yeah, so that's basic about how to do the cruise control. Another situation where you have the cruise control, there's additional feature that allows you to pull the steering, double tap back to the steering. So what we want to do, just pull it back to the resume, double tap, or just like this, double tap. Then you have another light just showing down there. That's called a traffic jam assist, or MG pilot, whatever you want to call it. That means the vehicle do the adaptive cruise control, brake acceleration for you, and at the same time it'll do the lane departure, lane keeping, or steering assist for you. Even if you are at low speed or high speed, the vehicle do the steering adjustments for you to keep in the right center, following the front vehicle or following the front parking lines or guidelines, all that things. So that's really helpful for you, going to a stop-start traffic or anything like that. And also, when you are actually going to a stop-start traffic, let's say you're set at 50k and the vehicle driving in front of you automatically slow down and eventually drop down to 0, your car will follow it to drop down to 0. So that's pretty easy to understand. But once it drops down to 0, there are two scenarios. So the first scenario is the vehicle in front of you stops, and then your vehicle stops, but both of you only stop less than 3 seconds. If the vehicle goes forward within that 3 seconds, you don't need to do anything for your car. Your car will automatically resume back to cruise control or back to MG pilot, whichever you set, and then resume back to whatever it has, so automatically without you doing anything. Or second scenario is if the vehicle in front of you slow down and come to a complete stop for more than 3 seconds and stay there for more than 3 seconds, and your car wouldn't, and then it resume back to the traffic. Your car will not automatically go. Your car will pop up a notification on the dashboard. It will tell you that you need to resume back to cruise control. And two ways to resume. One way is, we already know, just pull it back to resume, just one touch, pull it back, or from here, pull it back to resume. That allows the vehicle to resume back to cruise control. Second way to resume back to cruise control is simply tap the accelerator over there. Just a very easy, gentle tap. As soon as the vehicle starts moving in motion, your automatic cruise control will resume, basically. So that's how to use the adaptive cruise control in stop-start traffic. I think that's pretty much all covers all the theory things about the adaptive cruise control. But yeah, I'll put the other camera on. I'll show you the other video about how it works in actual traffic. Hopefully that makes it clear. And anyway, make sure you contact me if you are looking to buy an MG in New Zealand, or especially in Auckland. And make sure you subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video. Right, now we are in a very bad traffic in Auckland. What I'm gonna do is I'll pull it back to switch the cruise control to ready position, and I'm gonna simply tap the set button as long as my speed is over 5 km/h. And once you type the speed, now we have 30 k's on the road. So that means my set speed is 30, and then I can twist the dial left and right, forward and backwards to change the distance between the front vehicle. The default distance is 3, which is the longest distance, which you can see the vehicle is try to balance me for 3 distance. I'm gonna pull it back to 2 and pull it back to 1 so it gets close to the vehicle. And I can also engage the MG pilot or traffic jam assist, whatever you want to call it. So double tap towards the steering, you'll notice the green light underneath. So that means the vehicle actually steers a little bit for me, try to balance me in the center, as you can see. So yeah, that's how to use your adaptive cruise control to start the vehicle, or get it start moving, get it following the front vehicle. And let's say the vehicle in front of us is turning around or changing lanes, we're going to focus on another vehicle, and you can see our vehicle is catching up without me touching the accelerator or brake, and it will eventually slow down to 0 if the vehicle slow down to 0. Obviously, the lowest case you can set it 30, which you can go up or down to change your set speed. So that's how to do the cruise control and in the heavy traffic. And just like that, I'll go up to 40 and go up to 50 if I wish. And let's say hopefully we'll come down to a complete stop. There we can demonstrate how to resume the cruise control for you. The weather conditions is not great today. It's actually a summer season currently in Auckland. There we go. Now we come to a complete stop. As you can see, the vehicle in front of us actually moves within 3 seconds. That allows the vehicle automatically resume back to cruise control or the MG pilot or the traffic jam assist. So you don't need to do anything, the car will just resume back. But if in any situation the front vehicle comes to a complete stop, then we waited for more than 3 seconds to go, and the vehicle will resume a notification on the dashboard telling you that you have to either press the accelerator tap the accelerator or use your cruise control lever to pull it back towards the steering to resume sort of the cruise control. So if it's paused for longer than 3 seconds, so that's how the cruise control works in theory, basically. So I'll give you a notification if you come to a complete stop and the vehicle did not move until after more than 3 seconds. So that's how that works with the cruise control. And as you can see, the steering is fighting a little bit, and we didn't turn on the lane keep assistant either. So this works for basically very aggressive lane keeping at low or high speed. Try to keep in the center lane marking. And if I don't use the steering at all, if I don't touch it at all, then it's gonna give us a warning after certain seconds. And then after that, if you still have no reaction on the steering, I'll give you a very, very strong warning instead, a very red alert light sort of thing. So yeah. Again, for any safety technology, well, in this instance, we probably just have to tap the brake, because the vehicle would not be able to know how to give lanes to this. Now we have cancelled the cruise control just like this, because we have tapped the foot on the brake. If I do want to resume back to cruise control, I need to just pull the steering back to the lever back to the steering, then it will resume back to cruise control. As you can see, the light will turn to green, and yeah, it will resume back to cruise control just like this. Alright, I think that's the end of this video. Still on cruise control, still on motorway with 80 k's roughly, with the steering assist on everything. I don't think we'll be able to meet another complete stop. The traffic is getting better around here. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe and like if you want more MG video features in the future. And contact me if you're looking to purchase one MG in New Zealand specifically. Alright, thank you very much. See you later.